ominous noises of wind and things. So, last week, not a lot got accomplished. Oh, this is Galdap, but you all know me by now. We start with the company dozing off and Reidoth looking after them. Not creepy at all. Galdap does it all the time. It's not creepy. Because I said it's not. The night passes without incident. Then, Zerevex opens up about his allegiance to Sigil. Apparently, major life changes are just, Instagrammed instantly to the group. Upon seeing this new insignia of a blue dragon, dragons are pretty, yes, Marielle, whose hometown was destroyed by a blue dragon, decides that Zerevex's new allegiance is too much for her and heads off to Neverwinter with Liam. Apparently, the fact that there's a real dragon here to worry about is the whole reason that the party was staying, because she was so upset about it. That's okay, but oh god, there's a dragon on a cufflink-sized dragon. That's too much. Just too much. Anyway, Moroz goes up to talk with Venom Fang, as the group decided would be a good idea, no, it's a terrible idea, and intimidates him into a conversation. But in the end, the dragon would not take Moroz's advice, because it's stupid to try to talk to a dragon. The group runs back to Reidoth's home to regroup and talk to Reidoth, who isn't there. Then the group decides to use the rest of Eliwic's shroud to scout the town for a cultist building. This time, Zerevex decided to stay in the shroud instead of just heading off to bumfuck nowhere. As they leave, Barzu goes nuts and emo at the same time and hops around and cries like a bitch. Finally, as Eliwic's shroud fades, the adventurers come to a building at the edge of the town, more well kept than all the others. Wonder if there are cultists there. Wonder if it'd be smart to knock on those doors. Wonder if it'd be smart to join the other people in Neverwinter. And that's where we leave the party.
I feel like Galdap gave a little bit more advice this time than he usually does. Oh, I never had a title for the last one. We had Titillating Thunder Tubes for the previous one. Talking. Well, let's just do Talking Dragons. Okie dokie.
Alright, so you guys, we left off with Lark standing by a door listening for voices. Right?
Yep.
So, Lark, I need you to make me a perception roll. I don't believe you made
Well, it's better to say she needs to make a dex save.
So you put your head against the door, and you hear chanting in a language that you don't understand. It's rhythmic, but you do not understand a word of it.
I think there's some chanting going on inside.
Should we bar the door and light the place on fire?
I think that sounds like a good idea.
Wasn't the building made out of stone?
Yeah, someone keeps telling me that.
One of you mages really needs to learn, like, spell that burns stone. I think that'd be a very useful spell.
Let me see what I got in my repertoire. I can see things. I can see things. I can make things fall asleep. Yeah, that's about it.
Aren't you a baker too or something? You keep talking about bread.
I am working on some spells that will make things more like bread, yes.
Amazing.
The
Okay.
question is, if you consider everything to be bread, what type of creation are you going to actually make?
Probably a taco.
That's one.
Please, anything but that fucking, like, naked chicken taco thing where there's chicken as the shell. Don't do that. That was never a good idea.
That was horrible. I just want to say that was horrible. I tried it.
You tried.
Not
Oh.
impressed. Alright, so back to Lark. So you just announced to the group that you guys are hearing something. Yeah. What you guys gonna do?
There's only one door, right?
Yep.
Well, we could knock on the door or break in, and I mean, this is only one entrance, so if they have to come at us one at a time.
What do you hear in there?
It sounds like you're chanting.
So they're in the middle of a ritual, it sounds like. How big is the house? Like, do we have any idea what capacity? Is this like a couple room house? Is this something that could hold hundreds of people?
This is a couple room house.
Okay. Oh.
It would probably, in times before this, when the town was still standing and before ruin happened, it was probably a family home.
Oh, Lark is good at getting into family homes. Just watch out for those 2x4s.
It's even better when there's not a family there.
Well, potato, potato. So,
what are you guys gonna do?
and our shroud is gone, right?
Shroud is gone. Or Elliott's shroud is gone.
Any idea how many people are in there based on what you heard?
I don't think I could tell that.
Could not.
You could try listening.
All right, I'd like to go up and try to listen. Do I need to roll perception?
Yeah, I thought you were.
Come on, -1.
You hear sounds on the other side of the door. It's hard to make out the rhythmic.
So, Falafel, you have a lot of seeing spells. Do you have any hearing spells?
No.
Can you tell? Can you look at it and tell if there's anything magical around the house or any glows or anything?
I'll give that a try. I'll activate my Eldritch Sight, and does anything glow?
No.
Nope. Looks like a normal, mostly rock building. Rock.
Do the doors look like they would be creaky if we open them?
No, these doors look like they are well used and heavily reinforced. Whoever was using them probably kept them in good condition.
Okay. Well, because I'm wondering if we could somehow sneak in while they're in a trance and take them out.
Try.
Or at the very least, we could at least see who's there, if how many, and everything.
Well, maybe since they're, worshippers of a dragon, maybe they would be willing to talk to Moroz.
Yeah, that went well last time.
Yeah, but
Elliot, I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Oh.
It's like you're facing your mic and then moving away from your mic.
Just turn it down or open your gate up another half step or so.
that's what I was gonna do.
Because I can hear most of what you're saying. I can obviously hear what you're saying in the house as well as in the microphone, and you're cutting off like maybe half a second or so before.
Oh, gotcha.
Is it
Obviously,
better?
what we need to do is we need to dig a really big pit in front of the door, and then put a bunch of spikes at the bottom of it. Then
Like
we
a
knock on the
little-
door and run away and watch what happens.
I think that might take too long.
There is only one door.
Do you have a shovel?
Ooh, let me see. I have lots of useless stuff in my
Oh,
inventory.
Lord.
I have a crowbar. That's like a shovel.
Oh god, it's not. It's really not. Although that does. I mean that is not a bad idea that we could funnel them into a certain line. Take them out. But or I could we could have them all stack up against the door, and then I could kind of cold the whole damn thing.
Does the house have a chimney?
Oh god,
What happened?
that's super loud.
Got excited.
Does the house have a chimney?
The house does not have a chimney that you can see.
What about windows?
It does have windows. You can tell that they're barred from the outside.
So
Outside.
we can't see in them?
Not seeing them.
So there are bars on the outside of the windows?
Well, there's bars in the window. It's outside of the door. Like jail cell bars.
So they're in the middle of the window then?
Through jail cell bars.
Yes, except these you can't see through.
Okay.
What if I took
Oh my gosh, if I can just here, if everyone would look at their map. Where are you all standing?
By the hut?
top of the hut?
This is a
Whatever.
creative interpretation.
Okay. Hang on a second. I can help you with this. So, this is what we can all see here.
I can't see anything.
Fill up
in drawing.
the window there. You should be able to see that.
I can't see anything that I need to try. Let me move around a little bit. Oh, I see things.
Okay. All right.
You see like bars in there, and then but in between there's blood. What are you seeing?
Well, I was here, so.
Oh, so you can see both of my attempts. Really bad at drawing. So yeah, imagine that you then have wood.
Okay. So there's wood on the inside of it, but there are bars. So they still can't get out, is what I'm seeing here.
They what?
They can't get out.
If we can't get in, they can't get out.
Correct.
Right, but I'm saying it right from what I see here, the only entrance is this door.
We could stack up on the door.
Right, that's what I was suggesting. Unless there's some like alternative underground exit or something. I'm
You and Zerevex could probably hold the door while the rest of us could support you from the rear, depending on, because we don't even know if what's in there is bad. It's just, we know we're looking for cultists, and we heard chanting on the other side of the door.
Oh, that's true. I guess it could be good things too. Huh.
It's unlikely. It could be Barzu's long-lost uncle, but it's more likely the cultists.
I wonder how much noise that door would make, because if Lark could just like poke her head in and see, then we'd have a better idea of what we're dealing with.
I mean, does it look locked at all?
What did you say?
Does it look locked at all?
Locked, you said?
Yes. I need to read.
No, I can hear you fine.
Are you talking about the door or the windows? Door?
The door.
It looks like a door. You'd have to check to figure out more about it.
Okay.
I say we give it a slight tug.
I like a heart attack every time.
Go for it.
Dynamic microphone boost.
Is my mic doing something weird?
Well, you'll start talking and it'll start at about an 11, and then it'll quickly drop to a 3. So we'll hear, bam!
I give it a slight tug. Is what we heard. It's not quite that bad, but just.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know, because Skype is the one that messes with your volume. I wonder why. I don't know.
You're using push to talk, aren't you, Lark?
Yeah, I am.
Go to your capture, and there's an option for like dynamic or something like that. What is it called?
Voice activated detection.
Yes, there you go. Then it shouldn't have like that hard, loud start sound.
The problem is if we do that, then you hear both of us, whether one of us is talking, and you'll get an echo.
Oh, well, depending on where the gate's set.
And for Christmas, we all get $100 headsets with proper microphones.
We have headsets. We just don't sit by each other using them. Our headsets are wonderful.
Are you guys just on like open air over there?
Yes.
Oh, well, it does a pretty good job for being open air, honestly.
Yeah, it's fine, but it's less frustrating than hearing William behind me while I have my headset on.
Right.
Then there won't be an echo in Skype, but I'll hear him in like real life. It'll drive me nuts.
Yeah, that was the reason I switched off in the first session. I would start speaking, and then I would start hearing myself on the other side of the room, and it would completely mess with how I was speaking.
Yeah, I understand that. Let's just try to get through it tonight. We can always fuck with shit later, but
Yeah, definitely.
because it's not like it's as bad as we've had it before at certain other times. So anyway, yeah. First of all, does this door open inwards or outwards? I guess that would be kind of important. on where you're tugging it.
It opens outwards.
Okay.
User disconnected from your channel.
Bye?
That was Lark.
Oh.
Zerevex, she coming back?
Yeah, she accidentally closed out.
What's this button?
This'll fix everything. Oh shit. Sorry if anyone hears a bang shortly.
She should be
User
able.
joined your
Yeah.
channel.
Okay, so
I'm
the
back.
door opens outward, so you can tug it. I'm going to, if you're going to tug it, I'm going to go ahead and get my swords ready just in case.
I would like to take this moment to cast Armor of Agathes on myself. Effectively, I get 10 temporary hit points, and
Oh, creature takes cold damage. Nice.
yeah.
Are we sure that whatever they're speaking isn't something that maybe Moroz could understand?
I don't know. Let me go ahead and put my ear to the door.
Sure, roll for perception.
I figured
Perception.
I would just be ready. My spell slots will.
Down.
Moroz, what you hear is very clear and obvious to you. You hear chanting, favoring Tiamat, talking about the great wonders of the dragons, how they wish to revere them. It makes perfect sense to you.
That was a good call, Eliwick. They are speaking in Dragon. They're talking about Tiamat and the wonders of her glory and hailing her. I would say these are most likely the cultists.
Who's Tiamat?
That's real quick. That's the. I know who Tiamat is, but I don't know enough. Let me. Can I delve into my history, or can you fill me in as to what I should say?
Sure, I will fill you in. So, Tiamat is she's a draconic goddess, right? And she's been kind of squirreled away because she's an evil, evil dragon. And there are cults around the world that are going to her and trying to bring her back to power because she's been basically banished. And that's what you would know, Rose. She's considered the mother of all the evil dragons.
Okay. Yeah, so basically she is like the evilest of dragons, and I would say these are definitely cultists, and if they're praying to her, they're looking for something malicious to do. There's no one that's going to try to align themselves with Tiamat that's trying to do anything good for society. She's mostly, I mean, people mostly flock to her because they hunger for power, they hunger for glory, or they just hunger for an evil direction in life. So yeah, I would definitely say these are occultists, and honestly, I wouldn't have any problem killing them because they're not going to do anything good for this world.
There's nothing to do that could possibly get rid of them without too much bloodshed?
Well,
Could suffocate them.
I would probably want to chop their heads off, honestly, because as evil as they are, with the darkness that they're dealing with, there's no telling. There's no telling if we kill him, if it'll actually kill him. If you get my drift.
Is there any way you can tell how many voices are in there?
Would I have been able to tell that?
No, you'd have heard chanting with not a voice out of step.
Not a voice out of step.
They've been doing this a while.
Yeah. I honestly have no idea whether it's 1, a dozen, or 20. They are so perfectly in tune with each other that they sound like one voice, and that's really scary. Actually, you know, with the idea of burning this house down, I'm not even sure that's a good idea anymore because they very well might have protections against certain elements.
Yeah, and they could be very, if they've been chanting a long time, they could be very powerful right now.
So, what were they chanting about?
They were praising Tiamat and asking for her blessing and stuff like that.
So they don't have Tiamat's blessing yet.
Well, I don't know, because in a lot of religions, you chant to reinforce your beliefs. That's one of the reasons I hate religion. I think it's ridiculous to spend that much time on a single deity. But for people that are under the throes of religion, that is exactly what they want to do. I mean, there are groups out there who work themselves up into a frenzy just chanting over and over and over to their gods. So at this point, based on what they said, I have no idea if she currently favors them, if not, but I can tell that they are extremely practiced at what they're doing. So I think we should assume the worst.
So, guard the door and light the place on fire?
You don't have a fire, like stone fire spell thingy.
What I would do for the ancient version of a Molotov cocktail.
I like to make one.
Yeah, you do have alcohol.
But I don't think the alcohol is strong enough that it would work that well.
Well, and again, it's entirely possible that they might have some type of fire resistance.
Yeah,
If
they do worship a dragon. That is possible.
Right.
Alright, so what are we planning on doing here? Are we going to try and open the door, have Lark peek in, see if she sees anything, or what?
Well, we already know there's a lot of people chanting inside that we want to kill, so I don't know what peeking in's gonna do.
We can at least have some idea how many people we're dealing with.
And roughly their location.
If there are like, you know, over 10, I'd say we just back away slowly and let this little ruined town implode on itself.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, why don't I stand where the door's gonna open and someone else just slightly pull the door and see if it's gonna creak.
I'm gonna have my actually at this point I'm gonna have my hand axes ready. And I'm gonna be looking over her shoulder ready to take anything out.
So who's opening the door?
Got it.
I'll open the door.
Can you like sneak or hide or anything first?
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're not very stealthy.
Well, fortunately they aren't the ones that need to be stealthy. God damn it.
Wow, that's with a +6.
Yeah.
We don't need to be stealthy.
So
Okay, so are you
those
opening the door?
those rolls were a 2, a 4, and a 2.
Yeah, I'm going to pull open the door a little bit, see if it releases and swings easily or if it's locked.
Okay, so you are opening a door.
Actually, before that, can I check to see if there's any traps?
And all up to you.
Why would they put traps on the only way into the building? That's like, how would they ever get in and out?
You don't see a trap.
Guys, I'm feeling really nervous about this.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a good idea.
So do we not want to open the door?
Well, let's see. At this point, we've already tried to talk to the dragon. That failed. We have no idea what's behind door number 2, as it were. And the only person that really gave a shit about us taking this dragon out, or, you know, scaring him away or whatever, is gone.
Well, we just don't want these cultists to really get a good hold on this dragon, though, too.
Right, but we might not be able to actually deal with these cultists. We might need more help. And several of us have brought up the idea of going to Neverwinter to get more help to begin with.
But they've already had the dragon here for quite a while. They must be getting stronger. Maybe we can look around the town to see if there's something else we can do to gain some more knowledge about getting rid of the dragon. And then unless we can possibly find Reidoth back.
Yeah, I mean we could wait, but if we want to strike the cultists at all, now is the time because they're all enthralled in their chant.
But you said that they could also be really, really strong right now because they're involved in their chant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the door.
Okay, you are opening a door. Just confirming now, the door is being opened.
I'm okay with
Yeah.
this. My armor will stay good for up to an hour, or until the temporary hit points are
The
gone.
door is open.
Oh gosh.
Hey,
All right, so
Just a little bit.
We just cracked it, right?
Didn't clarify in advance. You just said, "Oh, I'm opening the door."
No,
Do I
we
see
said
the
We were
person?
cracking it way
yeah.
back then. Way originally, that was the original plan of opening the door, was cracking it.
Does anybody else see the guy in the scary mask?
Oh, I do.
Do I see the person?
Yes, you see someone there.
I thought Lark was gonna be the one to take a look at it.
Yeah, I thought Mark was on the other side peeking in, and he was just opening the door from the other side.
Do I see anything different?
Sorry, from where you're standing. You see a person. Oh
Easy.
boy. All right, the trees are trying to kill.
Does the person on the other side of the door notice us?
Yes.
Oh.
That was
Can
the
we
important
close the
question.
door?
You can always close the door.
Close the door, close it!
I already deleted the line of sight thing. This
Oh gosh.
door is closed. I just
Run away!
not gonna.
I just imagine he walked up, he opened the door, like, oh, pardon me,
There you
wrong cultist-filled building, and then slammed the door.
Did that just really show up on the wrong layer?
Yep.
What's happening?
She's trying to block line of sight.
There you go.
So yeah. I was hoping since I did that on the dynamic lighting, it wouldn't do it on the whatever. Okay, so yeah, you guys, what are you gonna do? Keep in mind that there's a person with a scary mask on the other side of the door that saw you.
So that happened.
How much did he see, though?
Did-
Like, he only saw Lark, right?
Well, technically, I was standing behind her. Because I was,
Okay.
if there was anything that was going to attack her, I was going to try to put an axe in its face. So
Should
what?
Should we stack up on the door and prepare to clear?
Are you
What-
asking me?
I'm asking the party.
Real quick.
Yeah, it's probably the
Real
best way
quick.
to do it.
Can I do some history to see if I would have recognized anything about that mask?
Sure.
Yeah.
You know that you've seen this mask around the Sword Coast before, usually in sketchy alleyways.
Okay, that's a sketchy dude. I've seen that mask before.
The
That's
chanting wasn't the giveaway.
the mask of sketchiness.
Can we hear them moving inside?
Can you guys give me 1 second? Just got a message from someone and I need to deal with it.
Uh-oh.
So I will be right back.
Okay, well, while she does that, let's go ahead and decide our fate here.
Well, do we want to attack or do we want to run?
I feel like it's best to run.
Yeah, I don't know at this point. Honestly, like, obviously it's a sketchy person and everything, but I don't know how powerful they were. I mean, there are 5 of us.
How deep did that pit get?
I think you would have been standing in it while he was doing that.
Moroz, if you get on the other side, we can actually pincer attack them.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, if they all have to line up to get out of that door, I can kind of cold them. And if it's Tiamat, I think that I'm the opposite element that Tiamat is.
What element is Tiamat?
Um, I'm checking my history. Derp, 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 derp.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello.
Hello.
You. So, yeah. Sorry about that.
So yeah, Tiamats can probably be anything. Literally anything.
So, do we hear them like preparing to come out the door? Do we hear screaming inside?
You hear nothing.
Oh, did it get quiet?
Is the chanting going?
You hear absolutely nothing.
Should we open the door again?
Oh god.
This is gonna
No.
be a Scooby-Doo moment.
Fudge buckets.
Didn't we hear nothing when we came up to the building too?
We heard nothing until we heard the chanting. Now we
Right.
don't even hear that chanting.
Does anyone have hold door prepared? Hold door.
What?
Hold door.
I don't. Is that even an ability?
Oh, yeah, our lights flickered.
Does anyone have hold door prepared?
Stop.
Does anyone keep a door in their back pocket? Just asking.
No, it's hold portal, isn't it? It's not hold door.
Wait a
It's
minute.
what?
It's all portal.
It's a spell, isn't it? Hold portal?
It is. I just moved.
I'm guessing by the fact that no one knows what the fuck I'm talking about. No one has hold portal prepared. So
No, they don't. They're not good with that. Okay, so you guys are talking, right?
yeah.
The door slams open beside you.
Oh god.
Let's roll for initiative time. Wait.
I just got pushed 20 feet.
What?
the hell? No.
What do you see?
I said
see
run.
all these people suddenly
Why didn't we
outside.
run?
There is no way they got past our guys without all proccing attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh shit! If I hit Control Z, they don't all go back.
Yeah, there's no way they can all get outside of the door. We were already on either side of it.
Yeah.
You're holding it, right?
Lark,
Other
I
than
can't get the
magic.
one under you.
Huh?
Need the one that's under Lark. These two would be on the same spot. I just can't put them on the same spot.
I'm calling shenanigans.
I
Yeah.
can't move them back because Control Z is a bitch.
Elliot needs to move.
Yeah, just Elliot, move your character out of the way.
Where do I need to move to?
Anywhere
Anyway,
for right
just out
now.
of the way.
Can't move them back because I hit shift and everything shifted, including the number 13. You guys don't know what it is. It's totally a thing. Okay, so this one, the door slams open and a man with a 5-headed dragon mask stands before you. Again, this is a mask that Moroz recognized from shady people in alleyways. He is holding a sword. He looks dazed and tranced, but ready for a fight.
Well, cone of cold time.
So did he manage to walk into the same square as me, or was that an accident?
That's an accident.
So they're actually all in the door?
Just imagine he would be like, if you opened a door and you didn't leave the doorway.
So then why is he outside now?
Well,
Because I
it's
can't
just
put him
yeah.
not like
Are-
that. Because it'll snap.
And are there people behind him?
Well, can't he just be one
Yes,
up?
you see people.
Okay, I'm definitely, if Zerevex is in the way, I'm just going to temporarily, I'm going to use a bonus action, sort of move him out of the way with my arm, and I'm going to cone of cold straight through that doorway.
Hold on, I'm gonna remove graphing on this map.
Do we want to try and talk our way out of this?
I don't
He
know,
looks
it
ready
seems
for action.
kind of, religious zeal
There
and
you
wanting
go.
to fight.
That is where you'd be. Kind of like. Also, side note, you are all now unsnapped from the graph and the grid.
So
Bros,
I thought the
intimidate
door
him.
was one tile higher.
Oh shit! Right, it is one time. Hi.
Moroz, intimidate him.
I'll intimidate him with my cock.
All right.
It's my
So
cone of cold.
what are you doing? And then we'll roll for initiative.
Well, rolling for initiative. sounds
Oh, there's a
like
dragon.
start.
No, it's not really there.
Okay.
Just that's from last time we did something.
I mean, if you open the door, I'm gonna kind of cold him.
So we're fighting him.
He looks ready for a battle.
Yep, he's ready
Doesn't
for
mean
battle.
you have to fight.
We were just looking for a cup of sugar.
Good new, Vegas doing good new everything. Zerevex and Waffle, who has the higher dex?
Higher dex?
Yeah.
I have 15.
He goes first.
Are we waiting for other people to roll initiative, or what's going on?
Yeah, I was waiting for
Elliot needs to
Alright,
roll.
I'm working on it. I'm struggling looking at things.
Alrighty, let's do.
Click on yourself and then click initiative, Elliot.
I did. My name was. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh,
Sorry.
did you not make it into the thing?
Well, she didn't have her token selected.
Oh.
Do I need to roll again?
It would
Yeah.
be a 15 as well.
Didn't we just do it by dex?
Yeah, what's your dex? Hollywood?
2.
Not
No, that's your
bonus.
bonus.
Oh, 14.
Okay, I'm still higher.
Alright, so that should be good. Waffle, you're going first.
All right. This guy looks like a crazy person, dragons everywhere, cultist type.
Yep.
In that case. Yeah, let's use the tried and true. 19 hit his AC.
Does.
Eldritch Blast.
He takes, well, I'm unleashing 8 force damage.
Alright,
How does, does he like brush it off? Did it like does it look like it actually hit him? Did it look like it hurt him at all? Is it one of those situations where he just kind of laughed at me and now I need to run for it?
it looks like he took a significant amount of damage from it.
Yay!
Alrighty. Zerevex.
I think I'm just gonna go with my trusty attack.
Alright. That hits. What does it look like as he dies?
Oh,
Just pierce right through his helmet, straight through.
oh. Real quick, what does the dueling thing do? Like, what is?
It's if you're one-on-one.
Oh,
Now it's if I use a sword and shield instead of 2 weapons, I get +2 damage.
oh.
The idea of being like a fencer and without having a defensive weapon and just
Hollywood, it's your turn.
Is somebody coming out now, like, more coming out as this guy dies, or did he kind of block the entrance and they're, like, how's it look at the moment?
What you see is where the cultist crumbled. There is another cultist behind him. He has not been added to out of character. He's not been added to your turn order.
Okay.
He doesn't turn into like a child or an old man or anything, does he?
No, just a person.
Yay!
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to look at it. Sorry. I think I'm just going to throw my fireball at the same time as trying to be intimidating and yell. You saw how quickly your comrade fell. Stop and listen to our mighty dragon lord.
No. But anyway, sure.
Why not?
Which thing are you doing?
I was gonna throw my dragon ball.
Your Dragon Ball.
My
Very
flame ball.
confused
Sorry.
what you're trying to
Dragon Ball Z.
It sounds like she's doing produce flame and yelling at it at the same time.
I was confused by the thunder wave.
Yeah, I told you I told you to ignore that. I was trying to read it and I clicked off the little like circle thing that extends the reading of it.
Oh, gotcha.
She's actually a traitor and trying to kill us all.
Probably.
Yeah, seriously, like, jeez Louise, that was had too much.
Thunderwave tries to wipe the party.
No.
Alright, go ahead and roll for your flame attack. You'll need to roll for on hit first.
What?
You need to roll for hit first.
That's just a D8, right?
No, that's your D20.
She's saying you do need to roll for a hit first.
Yep.
And that's a D20.
Is the hit just a ranged spell attack?
Yep.
Okay.
You do not hit. So you see yourself produce this flame and throw it towards this cultist in the back, and it does not hit.
Okay. So it's my turn now?
Did he hear anything that I said, or?
He heard what you said, but he did not take any damage, so he dodged it. And he kind of laughed when you said it as well.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with these guys anyway. So you're done?
Yep.
Alright. I'm going to position myself here and see if I can see any more than just the one. Because I'm aiming a cold. Is there just one guy in there?
Yep, there's just one guy in there.
Well, shit, if there's just one guy in there.
Guy in there.
I'm going to charge him and attack him. With a longsword, sorry. Does he look the same as the other one by any chance?
Yes, he does look the same.
Okay, yeah, I'm just going to charge in there and try to attack him.
Ooh.
Nope.
No.
Bonus?
Not hit.
What the fuck?
It does not hit.
Alright,
You used up your good roll on the perception.
I guess so.
Alright. Clark, what you gonna do?
So he's kind of standing in the doorway, right?
No, this one is inside the building. You can see it from. You just barely see him from the doorway. You can see him clearly from where Moroz is at.
But I mean, Moroz is in the doorway.
Yep.
Well, no,
can't
I
roll
should be in
around
it.
him.
I should be, sorry. We're not snapped. I'm in it.
Yeah, I would say that's a problem with no snapping.
Yeah. That's what I meant by charging in him.
You would be able to get into the door if you wanted to.
I'm going to pull my mage hand out.
Alright,
God.
go for it.
Pulled out his pants.
Can I use it this round as my bonus action?
I think we talked about this last time, and we came to the conclusion that you were able to use it on the same round that you conjured it.
Well, if you use that other part of being a level 3 or whatever, right?
Yeah, it requires the Witchmager.
Yeah.
Part of being the Arcane Trickster, I think it is.
There's-
But yeah, it begins with a C.
Yeah.
So is that a yes?
Yes, if you have that, yes.
Oh, the cunning action?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Yeah.
Starts with a C.
Okay, so I'm going to spawn the mage hand in, and can I see any weapon on him?
Yes, you see that he has a scimitar.
Okay, can I take his weapon away with the mage hand?
You would have to roll for that, ma'am. It's not sleight of hand for the mage hand. It's something else. Hold on. I don't remember from the last page.
Apparently, Eliwick has reached the bottom of her cup.
Apparently, and she wants us to know.
I kind of did.
Wants a scimitar. She wants his scimitar.
So in TeamSpeak, mute is the microphone button up at the top.
Or you all can hear bubbles.
Alright, I don't see what I was looking for. Go ahead and do sleight of hand.
I think I did use sleight of hand to do it. Yeah, dexterity. If you succeed on sleight of hand check.
Yeah, it says it.
Oh!
You succeed in taking away weapon.
Yay! Okay, can I guess that's the end of my turn, right?
Yep, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah, because the cunning thing was bonus action.
Yep.
Does that make it,
Hold on, I need to roll through.
Hello, Mr. Cultist. Hope you really didn't like that scimitar of yours.
Alright, so it starts on Flopper's turn.
Okay, so
Love you.
that make it my turn now.
Yeah, that's why your name's Flopper.
I'm sorry, that's not my name.
I say Flavial.
Well, that's only because you can read.
Hey now, Eliwick agrees with my pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Pronunci-
So I'm gonna
It's
move.
William's turn. Let's go.
I'm gonna move over to here, where I now have vision. Edge of the doorway. And, like always,
Fireball.
I'm probably going to hit the doorway.
Yes, you missed. You hit the door.
Microphone muted.
This guy has never been happier to be where he's
Microphone
at
activated.
than this moment. Alright, Zerevex, what are you going to do?
Is there enough room beside Moroz to get in, or is he blocking the whole distance?
He's
a pretty big
blocking getting in. Actually, hold on. What
Ridiculous.
it's
Because I
10,
remember you
thought.
said these were 10 square, or
Yeah,
10 feet
you
each.
can be in the same spot. Assuming that each of you are taking 5 feet of the spot.
Alright, and that's what I will do.
So that will block sight from other people.
Well, it means for right now, did yes.
I should have used inspiration. I think I still have one.
You should. No one's been using them.
What?
I don't
I
really
haven't
know how
had
to
one
use
since
them.
the start.
Not sure. How do I know if I have an inspiration or not?
There's a place to mark it on your character sheet.
Yeah, where it's on your character sheet where it
Above
says inspiration,
proficiency.
there's a little dragon icon. If it's there,
Yeah.
you have it.
Oh, got it. I do have it.
Zerevex, you do not make
Would,
contact.
would I not have advantage with Moroz there?
Oh yeah, you're
Flanking?
flanking. So, you would hit.
Nice.
What does it look like as you cut down? the
Damn!
flanking?
This time I guess I just gut him.
Wipe that smile off
so
his face.
What are you guys gonna do? Battle is ended.
Do I get to keep the weapon?
You can do whatever you want with the weapon. But if
What
you're
was it
keeping
again?
Add it to your inventory. And the weight. I think it's 3
What?
pounds.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
So add a weight of 3 pounds.
So this is the only room that it is? There are no other rooms to this
Nope,
house?
there is a door at the end of the room. It looks heavily barred.
Oh. I'm gonna go up to that door and take a listen.
You hear nothing.
Okay.
You don't remember.
Is the door made of wood?
It is made of wood.
So we could light it on fire.
You could try.
I say, whoa, 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 whoa. I don't hear anything behind it.
Do we see anything else in the room?
Nope, that's it. 2 dead cultists and a door.
I knew we should have asked those cultist questions.
You didn't, what? How do you know? They could have just laughed at us. They laughed at you.
Well, you're a lot more intimidating than I am.
Yeah, my slash in the air furiously is so intimidating.
Can we check the bodies?
The door.
Oh, you hear nothing. Oh, you're looking through their stuff?
Sorry, I didn't see what you were.
You find different idols of Tiamat. And you see, yeah, that's it. You see idols of Tiamat.
Trash.
Should we take like their masks and stuff? I mean, maybe we need to disguise ourselves later.
That's not a terrible idea.
No, it's not.
Actually, real quick, can I do a history and see if it would be a good idea to have that type of thing on our persons?
Sure. You would know that if you were caught with the idols or with the mask, it would be very bad for you.
Yeah, some say, no, leave that stuff. You don't want anything like that on your person, because that'll bring out a whole lot more problems than we want to get into at this point. Trust me.
But do we want to keep a hold of them just if we go through this door over here? Because what's to say these weren't just the guarding cultists?
I'm pretty sure they probably know how their friends look.
Yeah. If it's just the door that we're worried about, they can look through the door and see their dead buddies. So I don't think the masks are going to help at that point.
We could pull the bodies out.
Yeah.
Throw them in one of the trees.
I don't know. You why stop now? We've already taken down their bodyguards. See if we can flush this place. Those guys went down easily enough.
Yeah, but they might have been the weak ones.
They were standing guard. I'd expect them to be, somewhat stronger.
Exactly. Yeah.
The only thing I'm worried about is that the ones that are inside may be mages.
Yep. I think we should. I'm sorry. What did you say?
I didn't realize you were going to start talking. Go ahead. You can keep going. I was just trying to push.
No, go ahead.
I say, so what are you guys going to do staring at this wooden door that looks heavily fortified and 2 dead guards and a whole bunch of evil idols?
Let's open it.
Yeah, let's flush this place out.
Okay, so who's going to try to open the door?
Is it like pickable? Like, is it fortified with bars, or is it just with a lock or something we can pick?
There is no lock. You can tell it's fortified by the shadows cast under the door.
By the shadows cast under the door?
Yep.
William, can you check and see if there's anything magical about this door?
How big of a space is there under the door?
Quarter inch. No, not quarter inch. Half inch? I think that's like standard under door cap.
Could a mouse crawl through it?
Mouse could crawl through it if a mouse wanted to.
What about a cockroach?
Cockroach can crawl through anything.
Mouse seems very specific.
Are you going to turn into a mouse?
I'm thinking about it, but not just yet. I wanted to see what magic there was around it.
So is there detect magic going to be cast?
I thought somebody was gonna look at something.
You do, but you are not Eliwick.
Oh.
And not inhabiting her brain.
Do I see anything?
Do you see anything?
Yeah.
You see shimmers of magic, but it's almost as if it's behind the door.
Okay.
Are you gonna tell us that?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh, goodness.
How reinforced does the door look?
How reinforced does the door look?
Yeah.
Heavily.
Like the door itself, or does it look like, from the shadows someone's leaning up against it, or...
Well, and I'm specifically asking, William, can you see anything magical about the door or anything around it?
The door is a door. Behind the door, there's some crazy voodoo shit going on, but the door is a door.
Okay. So there are no magical traps, at least, with the door.
I could use the mage hand to open it.
Well, I don't know if you can, though. Can you? If it's fortified.
long as it, I would say as long as it doesn't take 10 pounds of force, it would be openable.
So Eliwick, you were asking Tamora whether or not you could do that like out of character, right? You weren't actually talking to the group about that.
No, I wasn't talking to the group about that. I was sizing up the door.
Do you want to do anything, or?
I'm seeing how quickly.
I don't. Let's send in bars now.
Want me to try and kick it in?
Somebody has to do something, or not something, and just let me know so we can.
Well, I mean, I'd like to be there so I can Cone of Cold the whole place. But
I'm going to quickly ask William. William, how far in does the magic look? Because I could change into a mouse and go under the door.
Well, I really can't say. The part of my magic vision, it shows the haze that there's something beyond the door, a general shape of what it is, but it really doesn't actually give me how far beyond the door it is. It could be a couple inches behind the door. It could be on the far side of the wall in the other room. It's really indeterminate. All I can tell you is the door itself is not magic.
right. Well, Eliwick, if you think you can give us a little more insight on what's on the other side of that door, that might be a little bit better for us to know.
And this is out of character really fast. I can't remember. Am I able to talk to them when I'm in a animal form?
No, I don't think so. At least in campaigns I've played in the past, the answer is no.
Unless someone else that speak with animals?
Yeah, or message and stuff like that. I remember using message to talk to people while in animal form.
Yeah, also the time for talking might be over.
I mean, when we killed their guards and raided to their foyer?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would be the specific point in time in which the time to talk would be over.
Well, Moroz, you could get up beside me. I could try and kick in the door, and if I get it open, you could Cone of Cold.
Ooh, you could both kick in the door together.
Gay? Well, Eliwick, if you want to look under the door, you can. Otherwise, we're just going to bust in.
I think it's probably better so that I can save changing into something else if need be.
All right, let's go.
So
You're kicking it in?
I want Zerevex to kick it in, and I want to be right next to him to Cone of Cold. I want to be, like, readied as opposed to, like, stumbling.
Which way does the door go?
You would assume it goes inward.
Okay.
Alright, here goes.
Oh, yeah.
Moroz, are you helping?
No, I wasn't. I was readying myself to attack right away.
You find that while you have a lot of strength going forward, you're unable to break in this door.
Well, crap. Does he do anything to the door? Does he move it, Has any progress been made?
Nope.
Damn.
This door looks untouched.
Can we light it on fire?
You do, however, hear chanting again, loud and in chorus.
I would like to cast Eldritch Blast against the door. Since it is technically force damage, maybe I can blow it off the hinges.
There you go.
Does a 9 hit the door's AC? No?
No.
How about a 17?
A 17 does. You hit this door with force, and it flies inward. What you see before you as a party are 3 cultists, 2 men and 1 woman. Hold on. Dynamic lighting. 1 second.
You ready to charge in?
Now, if only every SWAT team in the country had a warlock with Eldritch Blast to...
No, I say hold on, not yet, and I want to Kona cold him. Well, actually, let her finish her description. I guess if they're elderly and childlike, I don't necessarily want to.
You should be able now to see through the door.
Okay.
Don't.
It
just
looks
move
like there are
forward.
4 there.
It wanted to. Okay, so what you see before you are 2 male and 1 female cultists cowering, and 1 younger male who looks defiant and upset, and he is holding his scimitar, but they are all cowering.
Okay.
Did any of them get hurt by the door flying off the hinges and back into the room?
No, each of the 3 are cowered in corners, and the one that stands defiant. Okay.
Wait, is it this guy or this guy?
It's the guy with the fist.
Oh,
Yep.
the defiant one.
Yep. So he stands defiant.
Okay.
But he is not.
Well, if I see the rest of them cowering, I'm gonna charge the guy who's defiant.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta pull up his character sheet.
Oh goodness, he's got a character sheet.
They all have character sheets.
Bye, Moroz.
I just thought I
Aw.
Turns out that every one of the people we killed in the last 10 minutes was a quest-giving NPC.
No, it wasn't. They didn't have exclamation marks above their head.
God, I knew I did something wrong. I forgot to add all the exclamation marks.
They'll just respawn.
It's normal. Don't worry. 20 minutes tops. I'll be fine.
Let's just go into a new not instantiation. What is it? Instance. Yeah, let's just go into a new instance. They'll be there.
All right. You're attacking the one that stands defiant.
Yes.
All right.
Because
Everyone, re-roll your initiatives.
the rest of them don't seem to be. Oh, let me see. I'm selected. Boom!
Everybody rolled.
Yep.
Yep, all 5 of us. We had some good rolls, some average rolls, and less than good roll.
All right.
I got a 1.
Moroz, you start this off.
Yep. I'm gonna charge this bastard. Do I get any bonus for charging? Isn't it just?
If you have the
There's a
feat
feat
called
for it.
charge,
I
and
don't
believe
think
it
I do.
requires that you get 10 feet of running in advance to them.
Well, there's more than 10 feet there, but
Yeah, hold on. I vaguely, in the back of my mind, remember something about the charge feed.
I don't think any of us
I
have any
don't.
feats
I don't think I
yet.
actually have the feat though. So
So,
if it's a feat that's required, I thought it was just a basic mechanic. If you're charging, you get bonus on it.
That just goes. No, I think it's.
yeah, there's a feat called charger, I think.
Well, I wouldn't have that, so I'm not gonna try to make myself better than I am.
When you use your action to dash, you can use a bonus action to make 1 melee
There
attack
we go.
or to shove a creature. If you move at least 10 feet in a straight line immediately before taking this bonus action, you either gain a +5 bonus to the attack's damage roll, or push the target up to 10 feet away from you, if you succeed on the melee attack.
Which we all know I won't. No, I'm just gonna go after him. I don't have charge as a special thing, so I'm not gonna.
No, for charger.
I don't have charger.
Okay, so what are you gonna do then? Are you just gonna dash to him, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rah.
Alrighty.
And I'm gonna try to gut the bitch. Yeah.
So you connect. Roll for damage. You find that this doesn't do as much as you think it.
Well, looks like I'm gonna take a beating. Bonus time. Oh my god.
Nothing happens. In fact, you feel as if your sword is stuck in his armor. And upon pulling it back, you notice that there's a chip in it.
Awesome.
The legendary double one.
Really heard of.
Yep.
I mean, there was only a 1 in 400 chance of having that happen.
It's yeah. No, it's me, so odds are a little bit better, I'd say.
Okay. Fluffle, what are you going to do?
I'm going to...
Keep in mind you are all the way in the back.
I'm always in the back.
All the way in the back.
I'm going to move over to the corner like this. And the one with the fist is the angry one, right?
Yep.
In that case, let me check something. That's a good call.
Range.
Only 30 feet.
You do.
I guess you can't move items up.
Did nobody take any kind of action against Moroz as he was like going in? They were all in the corners and
They were cowering.
They are cowering. They are not going to take an action.
Then I am going to see what this does. I am going to cast Sleep at 2nd level. 31
Holy
hit
shit.
points of creatures in the room, starting with the creature with the lowest hit points, get put to sleep.
That's dumb.
I mean, it's probably only going to put the cowering people to sleep.
Moroz falls asleep.
I was gonna say, or me.
I doubt you have. How many hit points do you have?
26.
Wait, and Zerevex, what do you have?
I've got 35.
So effectively, as long as you have more hit points than any of the cowering people, you can't be put to sleep.
Alright, so this person is used for sleep one.
There goes my spell slots.
And
It
then
just becomes so much less
this
useful.
person is asleep.
So put 2 of them to sleep.
3 of them.
I put all 3 of them to sleep.
All 3 cowering people are asleep.
Okay. Don't have to worry about them getting involved in the fight now.
I don't think they were going to.
Just making sure. They can't possibly get involved in the fight now.
That's not. I guess that's not a bad idea.
Alright, so the Defiant Cultist stands before you and spits in front of you and says, "How? We weren't doing anything!" And he just spits in front of you, pulls his scimitar back, and does a 20 hit your armor.
Yep.
Take 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
And so ends his turn.
I feel like this guy might be someone we want to talk to.
Lark, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna use my mage hand and take his weapon away.
Yay! Well, that could facilitate talking.
Oh.
You are unable to take his weapon away.
I just imagine by
Also,
the end of this.
question, are you actually is your mage hand still carrying the scimitar for the other guy?
No, she said she picked
Or
it
you
up.
I
put
put
it
it in
into
my-
your pack?
I put it in my pack.
Okay. I have questions about how it fits in people's, but that is just a general D&D question I've had for years.
I just imagine by the end
Well,
of this, she's going to have a backpack with 7 scimitars just sticking out the top of it.
Technically, can't you
You
like?
just kind of like slid back behind the straps of your backpack.
And she could. I think can't she like carry a weapon in your mage hand and attack with it?
I don't think it can
no, your
attack.
mage hand cannot do damage.
No. But the if it's carrying a sword, and you use your mage hand to put the sword in someone's throat.
No.
Okay.
Alright, so what's actually happening?
I think my turn's over.
Because the reason why, Moroz, is because you cannot attack in any way, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds. So if you just happened to walk over to somebody that was sleeping and drop the sword, that would be extraordinarily sketchy grounds.
Well, if they were sleeping, you could position it just right and then just release the mage hand.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, that would be super.
But thanks for giving us the idea.
Oh boy.
It's
Yeah,
like-
there's not sleeping people in this room. I totally. Yeah.
Just use the mage hand to tie like a trick ball trap.
Alright, so is it my turn?
I think so.
Yeah, sorry, it's your turn.
Alright, as my bonus action. Ignore that.
Turn, continue.
Don't know why it went in as an attack.
There we go.
And now I'm going to run up and attack him. And I would have advantage because he's there, right?
Yep.
So does 19 hit?
Your attack does not hit. Oh wait, no, yes it does. Sorry, I was looking at your advantage. Let's have a moment. What's your poison do?
It's 23 damage poison.
2d10.
Did you roll your 2d10? or
No,
are you
because
just
I have
assuming-
advantage. It gives 20 plus my level.
Oh, it does say that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't read the last bit there.
Damn, that's
Damn.
Okay. He crumbles before you, absolutely dead. What do you do?
Let's tie up the sleeping people.
Yay!
That's a good point. We can talk to them, but I'd rather not have them do stuff to us. William, now that we're in the room, can you see the magical item that you saw? Can you see where it is and what it might be?
Just an FYI, my sleep will only last about another 50 seconds.
Yep.
So if we're gonna tie them up, we should do that first.
All right, good idea. Let's time up. Each one take a person.
Okay.
Bottom right.
Top left.
Top right.
So you don't have to roll anything, assuming that you guys are all capable of tying up unconscious people.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I'm gonna write that down on my skill sheet so that I can use it later.
To self.
All
Okay,
right.
so you've tied them up now.
Can I look at the ring and see if I can find what was making that magic-y magic?
Mhm.
What do I see?
What you see is an altar to Tiamat. And you see another mask there, similar to the ones that are on the heads of your fallen people and unconscious people, except this one glows on each of the 5 dragon heads.
I point at the mask and go, guys, that's the magic.
So real quick, can I do some hang on a second. Oops, that was almost gonna be bad. Wow.
Things getting sent secretly.
Looking at the mask, you know that this is magic.
Well, I knew that before I was looking at the mask. So
Yeah, too bad you didn't roll better, buddy.
Did you see my message?
You're looking at the mask?
Well, that was mine.
Oh, you can go ahead and do that.
So, like I said, Tiamat's an evil goddess. You asked about her elements. She can be one of any element. She essentially has a head for every, or she has a has a chromatic dragon head for every element. That's why I said that they could have some type of elemental resistance, because theoretically she could be anyone in any, or she could possess any elemental damage and any elemental resistance. And I can only assume that her followers are attempting to gain some of that for themselves. That's why there are 5 heads here, and that's why they're different colors.
Should we smash it?
Let's wake up one of the sleeping people and find out what they know.
You gotta give me just a second. You're right. Or I guess you can continue, and I'll just be filled in later.
I mean, we have 3 prisoners. One of them should know something.
So you just shake one.
Well, they're magically asleep, so just shaking them probably isn't going to do anything.
I think it might, actually. Let me.
If you do a hit, they'll wake up.
Kick him.
It's like a gentle shake. Probably not going to help you.
Stay alert if someone uses an action to shake or slap the sleeper awake.
Okay.
Just shake this one.
Which one?
That one right there.
Sure, you can shake it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm supposed to do just shaking.
So the individual wakes up and looks confused. What do you do?
I'm gonna ask. What was I going to ask? I'm gonna say we've already taken out part of your members. What are you doing here?
Has anyone said anything else besides that yet? Okay.
Elliot, can you repeat yourself? I couldn't really hear you.
Let me think. I was just saying, what are you doing here? Who are you? What are you doing here?
Name is Ted.
I'm name for this moment, but give me 1 second.
You expected us to kill them all?
No, not that. My name is Delimir. Yeah, that's right. My name is Delimir, and I live here. We practice in peace here, away from everyone else.
Dylan? Dillamir? Is this the guy?
Yes.
Okay, I say in Dragon Tongue, what the hell are you doing worshipping this in this filth? You cannot practice in peace if you practice in the name of Tiamat.
In Draconic, he responds to you, and it's heavily broken Draconic. Does it matter what we worship to you? The gods have forsaken everyone.
It matters if you worship this one. She brings nothing but death and evil, and curses upon those who call her name.
But you're the one that just killed people.
Yes, this is what happens when you align yourself with an evil deity such as this. You will be persecuted.
Persecuted or slaughtered?
It's your choice.
Are you trying to intimidate?
Yeah. At this point, I probably should. I think you've recognized my voice long enough.
I do. He's intimidated by you, and he's continuing to cower. He looks afraid.
So I say throw those masks away at once and never again look at them. No good can come from worshiping this evil filth.
And is what you worship really better?
I don't worship anything because I know religion is... all religions have good parts and they all have bad parts, and there's no point in following those foolish things when you can put that faith in yourself, and that's what I do. I don't follow any deity.
He looks down at the ground and goes, follow the words of a murderer. I would rather not.
You're worshiping Tiamat. She's the worst murderer in all of history. What are you even talking about?
He pulls his weapon and doesn't aim at you, but rather falls on his blade.
Wait. He's tied up.
Oh yeah, he is tied up. I remember that. Sorry.
Apparently he can cast Mage Hand as well.
Everyone's got mage hand.
I yell at Moroz and say, stop it. Whatever you're saying, don't you see he's afraid?
Yeah, of course he's... And I say, in common language, of course he's afraid. They're worshiping Tiamat because they think something good will come of it. I'm trying to tell him what a murderous evil goddess she is, and she thinks that we're the murderers. I mean, yeah, we did murder some people, okay. But they have no idea what the hell they're dealing with here.
Are they the ones calling the dragon?
Well, I mean, we could talk to him. And just saying, right? Are you the people trying to? Are you the people keeping this dragon here?
He does not respond to you at all.
Okay, I'm going to say in Draconic and intimidate him. Are you the people keeping the dragon or pulling the dragon here? Nah, that sucks.
Hey, that's great timing.
Are you the people bringing the dragon here? Thunder in the background.
Yeah. His eyes glaze over as he falls unconscious again.
Okay, well obviously he was worthless.
Or you just scared him to death. Jeez.
Again, you don't want to take people who follow Tiamat lightly. You're just about as dim-witted as this fellow is about who he's worshiping. You have no idea what you're dealing with when you're pledging your allegiance to Tiamat.
Worshiping him?
Huh?
Why are they worshiping her? Did you find that out?
Yes, they said the gods had forsaken them, so apparently they chose the most evil one of all, because that seems like a good choice.
So they're at their wits' end.
Right? I guess evil is at their wits' end. And again, if they're straight evil, then I feel no qualms in yelling at them.
They may not be straight evil.
If they're
Maybe
following
just
Tiamat,
murder
they will be.
part of them.
Okay, we're here because you're the one who is worried about them getting control over a dragon. Control.
Yes.
If Tiamat has control of your brain, that's a lot worse than having control over of a dragon. So don't try that hypocrisy with me.
But we could have. You already showed that you're scaring the crap out of them. We could have done this without so much bloodshed. Like I said, outside of the hut.
Again, they chose their side, and we acted accordingly. I told you, the reason we don't want those masks on us is because if other people found us, they would do the same to us. And certainly anyone who's lawful or good or in any way.
Well, we want to try and wake another one up, see if they're more talkative.
Was Zerevex gonna heal somebody? Sorry, I'm seeing all this on the side.
Do we need to heal anybody?
Not anybody on your side.
Well, I lost 5 hit points, but
Yeah.
it's not the worst. Yeah.
I think you'll probably get a good response out of the woman.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh.
Right.
I meant for interrogating.
I say, so fine, you don't like my tactics, you talk to the next one, and I just go over into the corner and cross my arms.
And then, which one's the woman I'm having trouble seeing?
Which one of the 1,000 icons in a 4x or 2x2 room?
Okay.
Well, that sounds just
Horrible.
inappropriate.
Horrible.
Then I'm gonna. Before I go over there, is this the one that fell unconscious? Is he okay unconscious, or should I like try and stabilize him?
You would guess that he probably passed out unfeared, and probably is going to be okay.
Okay. No. Move on to her and pick her up.
You're gonna shake her?
Yep.
She wakes. It looks around confused. Your eyes go wide. What do you say?
I'm going to say, Madam, why would you be worshiping such a horrible god?
She's obviously confused by this being the first question you ask. And kind of
Or
takes a
actually,
moment.
before I do that, I'm going to say, are you okay?
When you ask that, she kind of sobs a little bit. No. Would anyone be here if they wanted to be?
What's going on here?
Well, this
Microphone
town
muted.
is fallen, and those of us that want to remain, we remain here in the wishes of Tiamat. There's only one protection.
What do you mean at the wishes of Tiamat?
Tiamat I can't fake cry, guys. Tiamat wants the dragon, and we are spared, and our families are spared as long as we are here. And all she wants is the dragon. All we need is the dragon. Please don't hurt us. And she's upset.
Microphone
What if
activated.
there's another way without the dragon?
She looks at you very confused. Is there another way? Do you know of another way? Did she send you too?
No. Reidoth sent us. He told us the balance of this place is off, and we're working to restore the balance.
If you could imagine a person cowering further into themselves, at the name Reidoth, she cowers further into herself, and you can see that she looks saddened by that name as well.
What's wrong?
What else are you gonna say?
I said, what's wrong? And I'll like touch her on the shoulder lightly and try to be as comforting as possible without invading her bubble too much.
While touching her.
Right, but like a light touch, like one of those, like, if you need me more, I'm here. If you need me less, I'll back off. One of those.
Okay. So she flinches away as she sees your hand come closer to you, but she does not prevent you from touching her. And she goes, Reidoth is a good man. He just doesn't understand. We need the dragon.
Okay, so I'm going to walk back over calmly, and I'm just going to ask the woman, do you know who Tiamat is?
That's better than asking me to go to the Muffin Man.
I thought that's where this was going.
Do you know who Tiamat is? Who Tiamat is? Who Tiamat is? Do you know the evil dragon goddess who wants to kill everything?
I thought you were going to say it lives on Strawberry Lane.
Are you a bard now?
I was hoping.
Fuck bards!
When you ask her that question, she looks down and she goes, yes, I do.
So you know that she's not a good person, or a good deity.
A good deity?
She's a goddess.
Yeah, I just couldn't hear your last word.
Oh, I'm sorry. A good deity. A good dookie.
I thought you said good deed, and I was like, no, she would not be a good deed. She doesn't respond to you when you ask that question.
Okay, so I'll back off again.
And I'll just repeat and say, my comrade knows the horrors that Tiamat has brought people. Do you understand just what she is?
There are horrors everywhere.
There are horrors everywhere?
Suddenly, horrors everywhere. Just because one stands here now doesn't change it. Just because one thing is bad doesn't mean that we aren't good people. She's very traumatized.
Okay.
Are they able to leave the village?
Are you asking them?
Yeah. Like, why are you still here if the village is ruined?
Because Tiamat needs the dragon, and if we don't get the dragon, our families die.
Can we save your families?
She looks up at you with hope and fear all at the same time and says, I don't know.
How are you just talking to Tiamat through the mask? How are you communicating with her?
She gestures towards the fallen and now weaponless, defiant cultist. Favorite was the one communicating with her. He passed on her message to us.
Microphone activated.
So you've never actually heard from Tiamat yourselves?
We all ended up here, but no, Favorite was the one that communicated with her.
Well, again, I've seen this before, and I've seen her agents before. He was sent to corrupt you, not to help you. I can guarantee that. And the reason why we acted the way we did is because that's how the rest of the world acts to people. Well, that's how the rest of the decent world. You say you're good people. That's how good people react to those who call upon Tiamat. She is pure evil.
She lashes out and says, good people don't let their family die. Good people don't slaughter people as they come inward. Good people aren't you.
Oh, and so your buddy here kept your families alive? Is there any guarantee that he was going to keep your families alive?
Moroz, back off.
I roll my eyes and back off.
That's good. Okay.
Microphone.
So where's your?
I'm gonna assume Eliwick said back off before Candela had a chance to respond.
Yeah. As he's like going on this tirade, I'm like, Moroz, back off.
Microphone
I'm
activated.
like genuinely concerned about all of these people here, and also getting more and more horrified at the fact that we just like went in without trying to talk first.
So where's your family being held?
In Green Nest,
With the guards of the building.
we thought they'd be safe there.
I'm sorry,
in Green
I
Nest,
couldn't hear.
Can you spell that?
Microphone activated.
GREE space capital NEST.
Can you type that?
Green nest.
Green so
nest.
yeah. So anyway, this person's late or what's her name?
Candela.
Can you type that? Oh, Candela. All right.
Microphone muted.
And who's holding your family captive?
The followers of Tiamat. Oh shit.
Tiamatus?
No.
Tiamata?
She's got a real name that I totally blanked on.
Kathy. It's
It's
Kathy.
not Kathy.
Catherine?
I can have it right over here.
Katie?
No, it's something with an R. Damn it.
Arthie?
She doesn't know the name. I cannot. It begins with an R.
Rachel?
D&D. It is not a name like that.
Rachel?
No.
Microphone activated.
So yeah.
Rigatoni?
She does not know the name.
So were you guys the ones that was calling the dragon here?
Favoric was the one calling the dragon here. We were here to reinforce, to bring power to the chants.
Out of curiosity, is Phaedric the dead one in the corner?
She already said that.
Okay.
Fabian, did you say? Fabio?
Fabio.
Favric. The touch, the feel of Tiamat. Favric of our life.
Alright, so there's nobody calling the dragon here anymore. If we drive the dragon away or have, what's his name, drive the dragon away, then all's good.
Except their families.
Yeah.
They have no guarantee. This lady's been led astray. Tiamat does not save.
Well, we could march them all to Neverwinter and turn them into the authorities.
What? These people are traumatized.
Yes, and I'm sure that if we had, let's say someone who was good with Helm here, he would say that we should let the law sort it out because the law is compassionate.
Or we can go to Green Nest.
Yeah.
Do we even know where that is?
No, you don't.
Where is Green Nest compared to here?
Green Nest is
About midway
south.
between Blue Nest and Yellow Nest.
Yeah, exactly. It is south of Neverwinter and south of the Tribor Trail. It's probably a 6-day journey from Neverwinter. Or it is a 6-day journey. It's not probably.
Well,
Could propose.
we could hit Neverwinter and drop these people off, and then if we go by Green Nest, we can try and rescue their families.
I agree. I think that would be the best way. Keep these people safe and do our best, since we have already wrought more misery here than we needed to. I feel like we owe it to.
Can't we report that there's a whole bunch of Tiamat cultists who are doing all sorts of things, destroying towns, summoning dragons, and holding people hostage to the authorities? Maybe they will have someone who can look into this, because it's otherwise a whole lot of, I don't see it as our problem.
Her name was Resmere.
Why is it not our problem? We just destroyed some of these people who are doing, or at their wits' end, trying to better themselves.
No. We destroyed cultists. These people got caught up in it. That's the whole point of a cult. There may have even been Kool-Aid that they were drinking. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Trust me. You don't understand this. This is the history of my people. This is why I don't pray to any god, because people think that they're doing something good. They think that they're doing something well, but they're praying to a murderous thing that uses their energy to wreak more havoc on the rest of the world. And you're here like, oh, let's save them.
Because they're completely lost. They said all their gods left them. They have no one to turn to, and some people aren't nearly as strong as you, Moroz.
Okay, well, Fabric was not lost. He was about to do something horrible, and he was about to use these people essentially as batteries. Well, I guess batteries wouldn't have been back at that time. Vessels of...
As a power source?
Yeah. He was about to drain these people dry, and they had no idea what the hell was going on.
And we already took out some of their friends out front. There's no excuse for that, and we should have...
Yeah, Tiamat, that's the excuse. Told you about 1,000,000 times, but apparently you're not getting the pamphlet. Or the signal here.
So doing evil deeds to get rid of other evils is an okay thing?
If it's Tiamat, yeah.
No.
Oh, okay, so let's just go ahead and let them have a dragon and burn down other cities, because that seems pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah?
No.
Maybe save a couple families by burning a couple hundred other families? Create a protagonist that other people
Seriously.
like? Maybe? No, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like I said, they're going to use these people to murder, dozens of other people, but you're like, oh yeah, let's save them so they can murder dozens of other people.
No, what I'm saying is we need to help these people regain their families and protect them the way they want to without having to turn to an evil god. We need to get this out of the way.
Right. But I'm saying that we were totally fine killing the bodyguards and Fabric, or Fabio, or whatever his name is.
Not necessarily.
Well, you're wrong.
However, there's nothing else we can do about that point, but we can redeem ourselves and try to help these people.
Well, I hate to say it, but they're probably kind of forsaken, because given the fact that we stopped this, which we should have, Tiamat could wreak vengeance upon them. If we take them in to Neverwinter and they still claim fealty to Tiamat, they'll probably be jailed up. And probably nothing could be done to help their family, because I'm guessing that was given as a false hope anyway. So, yep, they're pretty much fucked.
Madam, I turn to Kiandela and say, if we were able to free your families,
Microphone muted.
would you leave Tiamat behind if we can get rid of this cult? Or
If I knew my family was safe, I would leave it all behind.
Moroz, they're just trying to take care of their family. If we can do that, then they will stop following their only last hope, which was what this was.
I didn't say they weren't trying to help their family. I said they had no idea what they were talking about. The things that they've entangled themselves in will almost surely get their family killed, if not themselves.
Show them the light. Let's turn them on the right path, and let's help. We can't stop what we've already done, but we can at least move forward in a more positive light. I say we should help these people to wherever they will feel safest. In the meantime, talk to Reidoth and find out if he thinks he can get rid of the dragon now that the cultists are no longer an issue here. or if we need to, and how we should do it, how we should go about it if we need to. Otherwise, and then from that point, we need to go to Neverwinter and then go to help the families. I'll take it.
Time to gut the sleeping people.
Ouch.
We did kill 3 people.
Says we get 15 experience.
No, I didn't.
No.
5 per person.
Our party member.
Yeah, she's saying 5 per party member.
We each get 5 points.
We only get 5?
Yeah.
Be like, killing these 3 people were only worth 5 XP. I mean, come on, it's worthless.
No,
I
it's
mean-
not worthless. It's just
It's
almost
worth
worthless.
5. Not a value.
Do we seriously only get 5 for all that shit? Jesus.
Yeah.
Because they were humans and they were at their wits' end.
Not
knocked
the
the
people
door
we
down.
killed.
Wait. Humanity has nothing to do with the experience points. It's all by
because-
challenge level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Is like they weren't that challenging because they were decent people and at their
They
wits'
weren't
end.
decent people. The people praying to Tiamat are not fucking decent people. These 3 living ones are. You need to like get it through your head. The people that are consorting. Yes, consorting with Tiamat are not good people.
So if we were to
These
release
ones
these
weren't.
people, what would they do?
That's what I just said. Yeah, these people are fine. The people that we killed were evil.
We don't know about the guards.
They looked pretty evil.
See their masks?
Exactly.
We all have masks.
Despite that, do we agree that we will help these people's families?
You can.
No one else?
Well, we don't even know their families are still alive.
And given that it's Tiamat, it's a good chance they aren't.
And this is honestly a bigger problem than what we are equipped to deal with. This is something that should be reported to, well, I'm
To
not even
Neverwinter.
sure who this should be reported to. Someone high up in Neverwinter.
I agree. What about the dragon here?
Can help with whatever their eventual response is, but this is just kind of big.
How many scimitars do you need, Lark? Jesus Christ. They're not even worth that much.
Side note, remember you are stealing from helpless people.
I'm not stealing. I just, if we're gonna release them, maybe they shouldn't have weapons.
Agreed. It is wrong to kill them, but it is perfectly acceptable to set them loose in this town full of crazy tree people at arms.
That's all I can think. And also, I'm pretty sure it's literally the definition of stealing. I'm not stealing. I'm just taking from people. I'm taking from others.
Oh, you can roleplay it out easily. You just say that we don't want you stabbing us in the back, so we're going to take your weapons.
I do think the monsters.
Huh?
We're gonna guard them.
We'll tell them that they can find safety at the big tower on the north side of town.
They know
Wow.
what's there.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, do we want to do anything about the dragon? I could go try to...
That's what I said, is we need to talk to Reidoth and find out. Let him know we've dissipated this cult, but we still haven't gotten rid of the dragon. We need to have more information on how to do that. Get rid of the dragon, and then we can go to Neverwinter, and then we can
Yeah, tell authorities about it. So here's the thing. The dragon doesn't want to be here to begin with. The only things keeping him here are the cultists. If we tell him the cultists are gone, then he can go and pillage other cities. If he still thinks the cultists are here, then he won't do that. Well, he might not do that.
we
He'll
don't know
Right.
whether or not that's the fact. We need to be sure that we've gotten rid of him. So that's why I'm saying we need to go back.
That's what I'm saying, though. If you don't want him to go burn and pillage other cities, perhaps him thinking that he still needs to be here for at least a while is probably the best thing that could happen.
I feel like Reidoth is going to scare him off, like he always does.
Right. And then he'll go and pillage other cities. Now, I don't personally care, but other members of our party who have left did care about that.
Well, let's find out what Reidoth thinks. He's trying to bring back the balance here.
What are you doing with the cultists?
Bringing them with us.
I think we should leave him tied up.
And starve?
What? No, I said bring them with us, leaving them tied up.
Oh.
Also,
So you meant we're leaving them here tied up.
Just light the place on fire and walk away.
this isn't a
Why is
tavern.
everybody so evil?
We're not. You just don't see reality for what it is.
No.
You think everybody's a fucking chittering squirrel that's going to come eat corn out of your hand. You're nuts. You're just as nuts as the thing that you think the squirrel's going to eat out of your hands.
And you're just a murderer.
No. Have I killed these people? No.
You have killed
Actually-
someone?
actually, that was all me.
Blow.
Yeah, that was all Zerevex. He was badass at it, and I've made several notes, so I'm pretty sure that a scholarly sorcerer at some point far in the future will certainly reflect back upon what he's done this day.
Do we know if this is all the cultists in the town?
No, you have no idea.
Why don't you ask?
Hey, woman whose name isn't important to me. Are there other cultists throughout this town, or are you the only ones?
There is no answer.
There is no answer? Is there no answer because she's asleep, or no answer because she refuses to talk to me?
No answer because she does not respond to you.
What if I use this?
It depends on what this is.
Fey presence. I'm erupting into a giant crazy Fey thingy again.
Oh god.
Does that
Microphone
mean to do a
muted.
charm?
Yeah,
Does?
it does.
Okay. It does nothing.
Rats.
What are you doing?
Microphone activated.
I'm trying to make her more talkative by scaring the living Jesus out of her.
Okay,
Or
I'm going
in this case,
to
the living Tiamat.
I'm going to say to her in a calm tone in Draconic, are there any more of you in this town? Your family's safety could depend on it.
My family's safety depends on a lot of things. And then she just doesn't respond. And she said, so you can, well, she says, my family's safety depends on a lot of things. But so that you can hunt us down and murder us. And she turns away dramatically.
I said, I haven't killed you. You're tied up. I could kill you at any second. I kill the people who are threats because I know what you're dealing with and you don't. You'll have to take my word for it, whether you like me or not. I'm just wondering if there's any other people around here we need to watch out for.
She does not respond.
Okay, suit yourself. You'll be tied up, so if they do slaughter us, you'll be along the way.
What are you proceeding?
I think we need to take their masks off first. Because if we do march them in, I don't want, well, I say, so there are 3 members here. Okay, we need to take their masks off, keep their 3 masks, so that when we turn them in, we can say, look, these were the 3 followers of Tiamat that we found.
Why are we turning them in? They're not doing this to harm anyone. They're trying to save people.
Look, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. If they give Tiamat a dragon, let's just use logic for a second. Let's give an evil goddess the power of a dragon. Do you think that's gonna hurt people or help families? Just common sense.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying these people need some sympathy.
Okay, what does that have to do with us turning them in? They'll probably be safer behind a prison wall than they would be out in the open, where Tiamat can exact her vengeance.
Aside out of character, would my character trust the law, like the human world law that I guess we're going to go that they're talking about turning these people into?
You would probably see that there are injustices with the law. You're not familiar with the cult of Tiamat, but yeah, you would know that there are some injustice amongst the law.
Okay. Because we can't be sure the law would treat them fairly.
No, but I can.
Just saying that they're cultists could cause them to come to even more harm.
Yeah, and leaving them out in the open for Tiamat to exact her vengeance could mean they were death or they
So
could be
why
killed or
don't we
tortured.
take them to Reidoth and ask him to help watch, and maybe they can help him bring this area back to a balance.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to reason.
You don't want to actually help anyone.
Yeah, I do, but you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So currently we are assessing the value of diamonds in that mask.
Yep.
There's been a lot of wonderful side conversations.
Oh, I've been following it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I need to know what you and your captains are doing.
I guess we're gonna lead them to Reidoth.
Yes.
I want to try and cast Charmed Person on the girl.
Oh gosh.
Oh gosh.
Does not work.
Alright.
Nobody worried about the halfling wanting to put the mask on?
Oh, did you put the mask on? Oh my gosh.
What?
No, I was saying he should.
No, you said you put the mask on.
No, she didn't. She
No,
said put the mask on. She did not slash me the mask on.
Alright. But most importantly, your charm person does not work.
Alright.
I'm getting the feeling that these people are already under a spell, and charms won't work on them until we break the spell.
Yeah, it's called stupidity.
No, I think it's more magical in origin. Just a hunch.
Well, you're the one that can see magic, can't you tell?
Do I see any magic around them?
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of magic in this room.
Can you discern whether they're under a trance or not?
Let's find out.
Oh!
You would notice that they all have marks of being enchanted or charmed or frightened or some other mind control.
Would I know any, let's say, homebrew methods of breaking this?
Take their masks off.
No?
I think we should take their masks off anyway.
Yeah, let's
Why
rip
don't we
their
just
masks
ask
off.
them to take their masks off? That
Well,
way
they're
we don't
tied up,
actually have
so
to
they
touch them.
probably can't.
Let's start with the girl. Let's just take her mask off.
Ma'am, do you think you could take your mask off?
She's tied up for the second time.
Oh,
Her arms
that's right.
can't reach. Even as you ask her though, you should try and time her if you'd like her to take her mask off.
No, just take her fucking mask off.
I don't want to touch it. Remember the last time I touched something?
In this case, I'll take her mask off.
Oh goodness.
I walk up and I take her mask off.
Microphone muted.
You take her mask off and you physically feel her skin come with the mask. She
Microphone
screams.
activated.
So I have the mask in
Oh,
one
no.
hand, and she's down there with a lot less skin on her head.
Yep, a bloody face. She is now passed out.
Guys, this was not a good idea.
I keep healing.
You're gonna take her
Put it back
face
on.
off.
So you're gonna put it back on.
Nicolas Cage, where are you?
By the way, how much is this mask worth?
With or without the human skin is the question.
Well, that could probably be peeled off with a little bit of work.
You would say it's probably worth 50 gold pieces.
Well, I got 4 other people in the room.
Keep in mind what that mask is. You would be hard pressed to find anyone to buy it.
You just have to
Oh no, I
melt
think
it
we can sell
down.
it to the dragon.
He's not.
Can we heal her?
Oliver, are you healing her?
Yeah, I'm trying to heal her.
Alright. You successfully heal her then.
Can we wake her up and see if she talks any different now?
Jesus. You say I'm evil.
No, I'm gonna let her stay calm.
But it might have broken the spell.
They might have
True.
broken her face. Question.
Well, why don't you assess her again and see if anything has changed?
Yeah. Does she still have signs of a spell about her?
Are you waking her up?
He doesn't need to wake her up, does he?
The magic thing that he was looking at, is that broken?
Well, he would have to. Are you looking at her for signs of magic?
Sure. Do I see magic? Do I need to roll?
Well-
since I
Oh
have
no, you're fine. You do not see signs of magic around her.
I think the magic's gone. I think we just need to rip these off everybody's faces.
Oh my god.
Let's not do that since that causes a lot of pain.
Yeah, but it fixes it, and they're all you know, under spell right now. So if we just do it now before they all know that we're ripping their skin off, then it's probably better for us.
I only have so many healing slots.
I mean, we could use the mage hand to do it more gracefully.
No.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I've seen Mage Hand go so bad before.
I mean, if I had a remove curse spell, we could try to do that, but I don't have that.
No?
No.
Maybe Reidoth can do
I
it.
can't get that until next level.
Lark speaking, you know, with sense here. Lark, the voice of good. Karen, do you need to make a mark against her character for being compassionate?
For not wanting to rip someone's face off?
I don't know.
Oh, is it really ripping their face off or freeing them from their burden?
Yes, it's ripping somebody's face off.
Sweet Jesus.
How much of her skin really came off with the mask?
Most of her face came off with a mask.
So she was kind of just a bloody mess.
Yes, but I just healed.
They're cultists. They're used to doing like rites with pain and whatnot.
Are you saying that I ruined her for marriage?
You ruined her for a lot of things, like life.
So I shouldn't have started with the girl?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna leave the room.
Let's just lead him back to Reidoth.
They're all asleep. Should we?
I see what you did there. I wonder if the eyes were affected as well.
Why are you all so evil?
Oh
Out
goodness.
of character, as you guys leave your alignment, like if you do something outside of it, I keep track of these things.
So I'm chaotic neutral.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
I feel like that wouldn't be let's rip everyone's face off.
Hey, it's for the greater good.
I still keep track of what you do. I just look for a balance and neutral. With a plus or minus 2%.
I think I've been fairly balanced. I didn't rip anyone's face off.
I didn't rip
This is completely out of character, and as your DM just says a caution to the good and to the neutral. Just be aware of what you do.
And you gotta say, the vast majority of laughing was not in character.
No, I know. I got it. I'm just trying to let you guys know so that when things happen, you don't find them shocking.
Oh, you mean like turning into a blackguard?
Don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, ever since he found this new god, he's been on fire. You see him cut down all those.
I know! Well, he's been on poison, but fire poison, you know.
Okay, so back in character for everyone. What are you doing?
Could
Heading
we?
back towards Reidoth's place.
Yep.
Wait, are we doing something about this helm? This fancy helm?
Are you grabbing the fancy helm? Did you grab it?
I have not grabbed it yet.
I don't know, Zerevex, you like to touch idols and stuff.
Cursey curse.
Yeah.
And
No,
I
I'm
think I
good.
did.
I wonder if somebody, if we like maybe just, it's got eye holes, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can tie something to it so we don't actually have to touch it. Just
Use a stick.
fish something through the eye hole and then carry it along with us.
We could carry it with a mage hand.
Yeah!
The mage hand only lasts 1 minute. I'd have to keep casting it.
That's a cantrip.
It just keeps falling on the ground.
Flop. Flop.
There is no other way to anger Tiamat, I'm sure.
I just
Why
want the
don't we
diamonds
not
out of
mess
it.
with it and leave it here and hope that, and lock the door out front or something.
What?
Can we
What
smash
if I were
it?
to try and pry the diamonds from the mask with a crowbar?
Huh?
I'm just saying, do you think I'd have a good shot at that?
Are you asking all of us?
I'm asking the DM.
Oh, you have to say that. That's important. I would say the only way to know is if you try.
Please don't do it. Please don't do it.
The only way to what? The only way to do what?
He's
The
trying
only way
to.
know is to try.
I don't know. Zerevex, you've got that black sword. I wonder if that can wiggle him out easier because it's evil and whatnot.
I have a hammer.
We don't know his sword's evil, do we?
No,
It's a-
you guys have no idea.
The black sword.
So, black's not inherently a bad.
He's a black guard. He's fallen from his god.
Well, to be fair, my sword is mostly black as well.
I don't know. Like I'm not partial to keeping this idol of Tiamat alive. So
I think we should tell Reidoth about it and have him come over and deal with it.
And he gets to keep the diamonds?
you're gonna give up all the money?
I'd rather not touch something that's cursed again.
Also, he may not have any interest in the money. We don't
At
know.
the very least, we can't just leave it here because the cultists know that this place is this place.
Should some of us stay here with them
Let's see. What
and
do we
some of
have?
us go seek Reidoth?
Or I thought we were gonna take them to Reidoth.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is we don't know what to do with the mask. If we go there and we leave the mask here, then we're worried about it.
Okay.
What if we left some of us here and some of us went to Reidoth?
I wonder if we could poke Greet's twig through one of the eye holes and carry it that way.
Ooh, we could give it to Barzu to carry.
Oh god, no.
Just put it on Barzu.
Okay, what about my flying rug? I could put it on the rug.
Yeah, you can put it on the rug.
How are you gonna
Okay.
get it to the rug?
The mage hand.
Oh.
Okay, so flying rug's out. I'm gonna grab the mask with the mage hand and put it on the rug.
It is now on your rug.
Okay, so should we wait these people?
Yep. Let's march him to
Or
Reidoth.
should
Put everybody on the flying rug.
Can we wake the girl first and see if she's like more talkative now? I really want to know if this worked.
Oh god.
she'll back up and be away and not bother her, seeing as she's probably beyond traumatized? I will wake her.
Yeah, leave the FaceTime to Eliwick. Aw.
Wow.
I mean, she's no longer enchanted with magic, so it's a win-lose, but in the end, it's more of a win.
Just back off.
Alright, so yeah. You guys are going to Reidoth? You guys are not going
Yeah.
to Reidoth?
Yeah.
Well, we have to wake him up to take him there first, don't we?
How big's the rug?
3 by 5.
It also can only carry a set amount of weight.
Yep.
That's what I was wondering is.
I thought it was 100 pounds.
Each one of them is more than 100 pounds.
You will not be able to put them on there.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll try to wake up. Yeah.
Which one would that mask of Tiamat that I picked up weigh?
Probably 9 pounds.
9 pounds. With or
Oh, wait.
without the face bits?
Sorry, you picked up the standard mask, right?
Yeah.
Like 5 pounds.
With the face bits?
With the face bits.
Okay.
Probably just for 7.
Okay.
So you put 7?
I'll put 7.
You're keeping that?
Yes?
Disgusting. Remember, marks be made, yo.
Marks be made. You can't leave a cursed mask out in the open.
It's not necessarily cursed anymore, is it?
Well, she was glowing with magic. We took the mask off. She's no longer glowing with magic.
If it's Tiamat, consider it cursed.
But you pulled her skin off with it. Maybe that
That was probably related to the curse.
I'm pretty sure just her face was not the curse.
No, that's what I'm
pretty sure
saying,
it's
is that maybe
related.
it broke the curse because it was removed. Oh my gosh.
She was likely charmed, and the object likely wanted to not be removed at all costs. So she's likely no longer charmed, and going to need reconstructive surgery.
So let's think about this. You're going to go against a guy who knows a history of Tiamat and a person who knows a history of magical items. Let's, once again, we'll use a little bit of logic and common sense and see how smart that sounds.
Whatever. Then I'm gonna try and wake her. Do we want to wake the others or wake her first?
Fine.
Okay.
When you shake her, she wakes screaming, settles down a bit. Her eyes are frantic. She looks frenzied.
Madam, you're okay. We've healed you. We're so sorry. How are you feeling?
She tries to speak, but no words come out.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I didn't pull any vocal cords up. That's not me.
Open the pack. Are there vocal cords in here? Okay, so that's the first one. Are you going to try to wake the others?
Yeah.
Okay. They wake quietly. Albeit they're cowering still.
There's, if you'll follow us, we're going to try and get you some help. Do you have any idea why your companion can't speak once the mask has been removed?
They shake their head. You probably gather at this point it's a lot of fear.
Okay. Then can you guys help them up? I'm gonna try to help them up, but I'm obviously short. Hello?
Hello? Are they still
Are you
here?
helping us
Helping?
pick these guys up to walk them to Reidoth?
I suppose.
You helping?
Sure.
How much? They're cursed.
They probably don't want me to help them, so.
Yeah.
Fine, then I'm trying to help them to their feet. Are they all standing?
Moroz, are you helping?
I mean, I can try. I don't think they want me to, but I'll try.
Which one do you approach?
I'll approach Dylan.
He will not let you touch him. He kind of wiggles back behind him. He makes his way to his feet under his own volition, but does not want you to touch him.
Okay, I should have shrugged my shoulders.
Prisoners don't get to decide who touches them.
That sounds very...
Oh my god, they're not prisoners. We're trying to help them.
I think someone needs a mastectomy.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Mastectomy. Oh god, that's horrible. My mom's had one, but Jesus. All of that's bad. Mastectomy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maskectomy?
Can I try to help?
Microphone muted.
Bella?
You know what?
Who are both of them? Who's
Microphone activated.
Is
Is
it
King
a
Dallas
young
standing
person,
yet?
the last one?
okay? So go help the other guy
Microphone
up.
muted.
This last one hasn't ever been woken up, right?
Has never been woken up. He wakes and you're able to successfully help him. He does not say a word as you help him.
Okay. Moroz, do you want to lead out of here, or Zerevex? Who wants to
Microphone
lead?
activated.
I'm already outside.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
okay.
I'll leave him out. Let's go.
Okay. I'm gonna walk. Can we keep them kind of bunched and walk with them and I'll try and keep them as stable as somebody my size can do.
The super bling mask is on the magic carpet, right?
Yep.
Okay. Just thinking we shouldn't leave that behind.
What is the order?
Zerevex, why don't you take up the, or I'm sorry, not Zerevex, but Flawful, why don't you take up the rear, make sure that nobody gets away. I know you're good with those Eldritch blasts.
Okay.
Alright, so it's
Gonna be, is it Zerevex, then Moroz, then me with the prisoners, kind of in the middle.
and
Yeah,
then
we should probably do, like, if we can, I don't know how wide the stuff is, but like Zerevex and I together, then the prisoners, single file, Eliwick behind him, and Lark and William behind. Would probably be the best stack.
alright, hold on.
Do we tie the prisoners all together as well? Like chain gang?
Oh yeah, that's, I thought we were gonna do that, sorry. At least to get them to Reidoth, we should tie them together.
Alright, is it 3 prisoners and then Eliwick?
I was gonna try and be beside them.
Boy, you just really want to die, don't you?
Well, let's be fair. These people don't really have much strength. They were worth, well, 3 of them were worth 5 experience.
Okay, after the prisoners, is it what's next?
Then the rug with Lark, and then William.
As you are filing into order, or you say you have them like kind of chain gang together, you notice that the 2 of the prisoners' eyes never seem to leave the bedazzled mask. They constantly look back at it the whole time. The one that was no longer is masked but has a raw face avoids the mask at all costs.
And that's what a cult looks like.
Okay, it's 9:30. We are gonna leave this off here. So.
Okay.
Perfect. And we will skip next week. And then we will come back the week after that.
No experience for resolving the cultists?
So, yeah, everyone takes 75 experience for resolving your cultists.
So what's fun is before we did this thing, I titled this one Cultivating Cultists, and I think it fit quite well.
Did.
Ooh, we could have also titled it Faceoff with the cultists.
Ah, I kind of want to change it now.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna have to be face off with the cultists.
You guys are evil.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
You're not gonna make any ticks on me for how I title my Twitch videos, are you?
No, anything out of character you don't get ticks for. Anything
You get ticks in general for your own soul.
For my own soul.
Your own soul.
That was fun.
On a completely unrelated note, that is the first non-Barzu episode you guys have had for a long time.
I tried to bring Barzu with us.
Was he like with me the whole time? That's what
Yeah.
I was kind of figuring. He was just sitting on my shoulder, like staying close.
Yeah, he was with you. You guys just didn't use him.
Yeah, I was just trying to not bother him.
He really should have told Eliwick to trust the dragon about dragon culture and religion.
Ask. Okay, so that's where we're at. Hopefully you guys had a good time. I tried to change up the style a little.